Welcome to Yakety Mac, guys, and a bit of a different flavor for tailgate tackle talk. So in this box here, I have got a brand new to market adjustable trailer hitch from the folks over at EHAHO. Now they reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, we're launching this new trailer hitch and we'd like to know if you would be willing to showcase it and review it on your channel. So before agreeing to do so, I went and checked it out and was pretty impressed for a couple of reasons. One, if it does everything it says it does, it's going to be a great value, especially if you use the discount code that I'll show you here in just a bit. And then two, it's a very thoughtful design on adjustability. Now let me tell you guys right off the bat, there is no compensation in this for me whatsoever. If you buy one of these through the link that I provide, there is no commission or anything of that sort. It's just, hey, we're going to send you this trailer hitch and then you do what you do. And I was impressed with it enough to say yes. So guys, having an adjustable trailer hitch would be a benefit to me, and I'm assuming most of you as well. I pull 3 different trailers with my current setup, which is just a straight out the back, kind of a Harbor Freight special you'll see here. The problem that it is that my camper tends to pull like this, and then my boat and my kayak tend to kind of pull like this right here. It's not level. So having the ability to level that out rather easily and securely is something that I'm definitely interested in. So we're going to take a look at this. I've not even opened the package yet. We're going to open it together. We're going to put it together. We're going to talk about what makes it unique. Stay with me, y'all. So the first thing, y'all, let's see how this is going to be packaged. All right, looks like we got ourselves some instructions. It's got a parts list on it, and we've got installation steps, so we'll be sure to read all of that. It's not too thick, should be a quick easy read. Let's take a look at what we've got in here. All right, it's packaged nicely. All right, we got us a little bag here of some hardware, the actual hitch itself. This right here will be the receiving end, and you can start to see some of the uniqueness of this right here. And one of the things that I want to point out is this 2-hole design. A lot of your other adjustable trailer hitches will have 7 holes here that you adjust with. Well, the more holes that you make into this metal, the more stress points you create. By having only 2 here, you definitely have a much more solid piece, a much more sturdy piece here with less stress points, less points for breakage or fracture. All right, so I'm going to pull all this out of here and then we'll begin to assemble it and take a look at what we've got. It's packaged up very nicely. Okay guys, so this is what your hitch will look like when it's installed with the tightener on here. That's greatly going to reduce the amount of play in the head and the amount of vibration in there. However, I am going to opt not to use this, and there's 2 reasons why. One, on my Ram 1500, the receiver, there's this big lip right here. that kind of doesn't allow me to have it sit as flush as I would like it to. And then the other reason is that I plan on using this not only as a drop hitch, as you see it set up right here, but I want to be able to quickly pull it out without having to loosen this up and retighten it back down, flip it the other direction, and use it as a raised hitch. I'm going to need that for my camper, so I'm opting not to use this here. You are free to do as you choose. So with that being said, I'll show you some features on this real quick, and then we'll wrap up with some closing thoughts. So not only is this hitch easy to assemble, it's also easy to operate. So you'll get 4 of these square rubber spacers right here that you can use to help give you some sound deadening so you don't have the metal on metal. That is nice. You also have 2 of these pins here, one that goes in through the receiver and then one that goes here on the head where the ball mount is. And you will also get several of these O-rings. In fact, they supply an ample amount of O-rings that you can use to make it snug so you get less vibration. Once again, it also comes with 2 of these here locking. So you simply put those on your pins, snap them in place, and you're good to go. This one here that allows you to adjust the head, this longer pin. It also comes with a lock. You snap it onto there, nice and snug. And then you've got a pin here that uses this clip, so you can pull this out, turn the head to whichever ball you need it, pop this back in, put your clip back in, and you are good to go. One other feature that I'd like to show you, we'll unlock this tab right here. Is inside here, you will see that you've got a screw here to tighten. Make sure you maintain, and it comes with a T-handle wrench to be able to do so. So as part of your normal periodic maintenance, just make sure that's nice and snug. Adjusting is a breeze. You have several different heights. Take your pin, slap your pin through, take your lock, pop it on the other side until it clicks, and you are good to go. I'll see you back in just a second. Man, I am really grateful to the folks over at EHAHO for thinking enough of this channel to ask me to do this, and I'm very grateful that I got such a nice trailer hitch out of the deal. Let's talk about the link, which is in the description below, as well as this discount code, which will save you 15% through May 15th of 2025, I believe it is. So guys, the current list price of this is $134.99 before the discount. I think with the discount, it's just under $115. When you compare that to this model here from Harbor Freight, the value separation between these two is night and day. First of all, the EHAHO is an aviation grade aluminum, so it is strong but lighter. The 2-hole design is really the separating factor. The thoughtfulness behind that is really nice. And then when you think about things like the O-rings and the rubber gaskets to help form a nice tight seal and deaden sound, as well as the tightener that you can put on there to keep everything from moving around, even though I'm opting not to use that. The value separation for these two is just night and day. The EHAHO is far superior value than the one that you get from Harbor Freight or others like that. They're also going to be in that ballpark price range. I wouldn't recommend this, guys, if I didn't honestly believe it's a great hitch. I'm excited to have it on my truck. It's going to stay there. I get nothing out of the deal. There's no commission. There's no kickbacks other than the fact that I've got a really awesome hitch. The one thing I will say to the folks over at EHAHO, something to think about, maybe putting a bundle together if you're looking for some additional value added type things, is creating a security system for the trailers like this system right here. It'll go on the coupler, as well as a padlock for the coupler that all use the same keys as the locking pins do on the trailer hitch. It'd be nice not have to fumble around with multiple keys and everything. So just throwing that out there to you all. If you're looking for something to bundle together, do a little value added accessory, please consider that. Guys, thank you much for your time. I appreciate you. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let's get the word out for these guys. I think they've done a fantastic job. And look, no matter what you've got going on in your life, I hope you'll always take some time to get outside and play.